Well, good people, it's your boy Godly Mind State. Back at you with another one, man. Like, subscribe, share my shit as soon as you come in the room. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate your time. Now, shout out my family, man. This is truly family to me. And y'all go check him out. This is my guy, Uncle Tip from Tip Talks. The name of the page is Tip Talks, and it's Uncle Tip, man. He right now he on a journey back to 100%. You know, he documenting his trial, his battle that he had with stomach cancer. So, you know, if you're looking for inspiration in that form, or even if you just looking for somebody that going through something similar, or you just want to hear his story, he's a very knowledgeable guy. He know about a lot more shit than just cancer. So check that, my guy, Tip Talks. Y'all check him out. But I appreciate him for sending me this video. He was checking out my series that I've been doing on the token Negro, and he know me very well, and he figured the only reason that I had spoke on this dude right here because I never seen this video. But I appreciate him for sending it to me. This is just more characteristics of a token Negro, man. So, you know, we're gonna just get into it. I'm out here in these fucking trees, home. So don't mind me for scratching, itching and shit. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, let's get into this shit right here. Let's see some of this token activity, just so we can call it out when we see it and be able to, you know, be more familiar with it.
I think that this go back comment hit a lot of us that support him. It hit a lot of us in the gut, I think, and I think.
See, it starts early. You know how I do this shit. I gotta be surgical with this shit. I gotta break it. I gotta pause it every time every time I see elements of the token, I gotta pause it. So right there, the first thing that the first thing that I noticed, that token about this guy. Now don't get me wrong. You can talk proper, you can talk elegant, you can talk sophisticated, you can talk intelligent. But what you ain't gonna be talking, if you the opposite of a token Negro, you're not gonna have that nasal undertone in your voice, man. That's token 101 right there. That's just no disrespect if your voice naturally sound like that. But if your voice don't naturally sound like that, you probably got some token issues going on with him. But and as far as Trump telling them people to go back, and who did it hit? Who thought Trump wouldn't say no shit like that? So anyway, 11 seconds in, we see a lot of token activity already.
I think that a lot of us of color, conservatives who support the president, I talked to a lot of my friends, and we're still trying to process. It just came out of left field.
He trying to process it. Oh, and I want you to know, please be aware of this. Your political affiliation does not, either one, whatever your political affiliation, it does not make you a token, and it also cannot stop you from being a token. So that ain't what we judging off. That ain't what I'm judging. That ain't what I'm judging my standards off of. Okay, so let's just see. Well, it just came out of left field, and this is probably one of the most.
And this is probably one of the most, I don't know, one of the most controversial comments that ever came out of the White House. And so, I don't know.
What about when he said, when he was talking about all the players in the NFL, called them sons of a bitches? That was pretty controversial. I mean, this motherfucker make a controversial statement every day. What's so mind blowing about this? If you ain't no token, if you think that he really give a fuck about you, if you know he don't give a fuck about you, this ain't mind blowing. But if you a token and you think you got a chance to fit in, even though you see that they don't want none of y'all motherfuckers over there, then this shit might be offensive to you.
Still processing it myself, and I think that the president is putting a lot of us in a very precarious situation. People that would have supported. I think the president has a base, and he has a far right.
See, the token Negro. See, he overestimate his worth to white supremacy. See, white supremacy, what a thing. This is okay. I'm gonna give credit to Professor Black Truth for this saying right here. I ain't just gonna steal my guy saying, but it makes so much sense. The thing about white supremacy, see, once they through with their tools, they're not gonna leave them for nobody else to be to be a tool for nobody else. They break their tool. White supremacy break all of their tools. So the separation from them is gonna be ugly, and it ain't gonna be for the faint of heart. So far as you still processing it, what the fuck is you processing? He don't give a fuck.
Base. And there's a lot of white nationalists, a lot of racists, a lot of anti-Semites in that base. And I feel as though the president has said, okay, well, I had a small margin of African Americans, small margin of Latinos, small margin of LGBT. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have a PR strategy that's going to PR strategy that is going to rile up the base. And so I feel like,
yeah, that's what he been doing the whole fucking time. That's how he became relevant. That's how he gonna stay relevant all the way up until he winning again, and throughout the next 4 years. You know what I mean? That he in office. That's how he stayed relevant, riling up the base. So it is what it is. But you talking, so you think you thought when you thought it was an act when he was running. See, the token think that there was an act when Trump running for president, that he really don't feel like that about these motherfuckers. He just putting on the act trying to route. No, this is him for real. This is what, but he really what the country needed in a lot of facets. So I really don't give a fuck. Like I said earlier, your political affiliation, and please don't put a political affiliation on me. I don't have one of them motherfuckers. But your political affiliation does not determine your eligibility to be token. It's your actions, and it's just who you are and who you choose to align yourself with, and who you choose to go to bat for when crucial topics are at hand, and shit that affect not only the world outside of you, but the world that mirrors you, and you being a black person, or whatever your ethnicity is, you being a token one of those. Will you come out and speak up and live your life in a manner that support the empowerment of your people, or are you only gonna support the empowerment of the system? So that's where we at with a lot of this shit, man.
a lot of us feel like, wow, like where do we fit in, anymore? Are we still welcome in this movement? Are people of color still welcome?
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You were never welcome in his movement. I told you, man, I gotta break this shit down. Segment and fragment. Every time I hear him say some stupid shit, I gotta approach it, man. Are you welcome? Yeah, you welcome. You welcome long as you play your motherfucking part and uphold white supremacy, be an upholder and a pillar of white supremacy. But as soon as you step out of line in any form or fashion, it's finito for your ass. So if you want this last little crumb, this last little trinket what white supremacy got for you, then you better play your motherfucking part accordingly. So what the fuck you mean is there still room for you in this movement? Yeah, the little bit of goddamn room that you always had, which is little to nothing, the token shit, bro.
So a lot of us are still reeling from that comment. And I will tell you, a lot of my friends that are black conservatives, a lot of them have jumped off the Trump train. They've gone over to Kamala Harris's side. They've got involved in her campaign.
I'm definitely not voting for her. Like I said, man, you already know what we represent over here. We sit out this election unless the motherfucking front runner come out with a reparation plan. We sit out this election, but that's on that. I just had to throw that in there.
And also Joe Biden's, certainly here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The president, there's a lot of people that believed in him. There's a lot of people that believed in him. And I think that the president's got to understand that, when he attacks Colin Kaepernick, when he attacks LeBron James, Steph Curry, you're attacking the very people that you say that you're trying to reach look up to as role models. And so I think that it's up to the president. It's up to the president. Do you really want to have an inclusive campaign? Do you want to have an inclusive run?
No, he don't want to have an inclusive campaign. He want to have a campaign that's, that thrives off of white supremacy and stereotypes and feel black empowerment and keeping bruh. He don't want to run an inclusive campaign, bruh. He want to run a campaign that's the same campaign that got him in the first time. A brash, harsh. Let him call it truth telling campaign, even though they done caught him in probably 100,000 lies since he been in office, but all that's neither here nor there, cause he a fucking politician. See, in my mind, politician equal liar. In my mind, so I don't expect the motherfucker to be up there telling the truth anyway. Obama didn't tell the truth. None of these motherfuckers tell the truth. So what we judging the politician off if they lie? No, I judge them off. Goddamn, if I won't vote until these motherfuckers got reparations on the motherfucking table and they making a concerted effort to make this shit happen. That's when I vote. And it's a lot of motherfuckers like me, and the number is growing every fucking day. I promise you.
Do you want to have an inclusive administration or don't you?
What you say? Huh? And then you see how it ended, right? Kick her out. Hey man. I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna say nothing about the lady that they trying to kick out the country. Not even try to kick out, but the lady who they chatting about. I don't care nothing about none of those. That's just more political situations, man. But I am here to point out the activity of this guy, and I feel like if you made it this far with me, then we made some good progress on being able to, pick up on the presence of a token Negro in your presence at any given time, man. So be on the lookout for these. They it appears that they've becoming more and more scarce. More and more people are waking up to these people, and rumors they running out of room. But it's a long standing trade in America, so people always gonna try to play their position in America. So just be on the lookout for them, man. The token Negro, man. And when you see them, man, call them out. Let them know that that shit don't go down around these parts like that. So either you could, stand up and tell the truth about some of these situations and acknowledge the fact that we go through some of the same shit, or you can go over there and act like you got the same privilege they got. But just remember, Professor Black Truth told you, and Godly Mind State told you, when white supremacy is done with their tools, they break them, man. And it ain't gonna be no easy fix. So, it is what it is. But play your part accordingly, man. It's your boy, Godly Mind State. Thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, share my shit.